Fuck. What's up? So, I was taking my dog out this morning. Speak of the devil. I was taking my dog out this morning, and I was picking up her poop because I'm a good dog owner. And then, yeah, you smell that? It's blood because you fucking stabbed me. So she tried to jump on my face. Ow. She tried to jump on my face, and that didn't bode well for me. You can't really see the swelling too much, but she did manage to stab me in the eye. I mean, like, she got my eyelid pretty good, and if I didn't close my eye, she would have stabbed me in my eye. It's pretty bad. I don't know if we can zoom in. Yoink. So that's one of her claws, and as you can see, she didn't get too deep with that. But if you look at this one, wait. The scab is trying to heal it, but it was much bigger earlier. For those of you who have me on Snapchat, P1X37. Yeah, Pixel. That's me on Snapchat. But I did post like shortly after she did it where there wasn't any swelling. It was just like a hole. So I was thinking I brought out some eyeshadow, but then I was like, shush. But then I was like, I don't want the powders to get into my eyeball, my eyelash, my eyelid. Oh my gosh, I was making so many jokes this morning. I was like, I'm Billie Eilish. So, I was thinking of maybe doing some makeup to try and, like, deter people from looking at my... I don't want to play with you right now! You don't have a choice. When your dog wants to play, you play. Oh my god, that looks so bad. You gave me a black eye, dude. Don't you grab me. Come here. Come here. Up here. Up here. So, she's going to be loud today. I was thinking a little bit of light mascara. I was thinking of mascara. I was thinking to steer clear from the blush, even though I understand like the red here and like red here would kind of like get the attention away from here, but because I noticed that, because I noticed that my eye is starting to bruise, I'm not going to do that. I'm really not. I don't want to put any makeup on or really close to it. I don't know if you can tell. Like, I have bags under my eyes anyway, but there is, see, it's some swelling right now and some bruising. I was trying to think of, like, you know, do I put my steri strips on it? Should I, you know, pull out the wire thread? You know, like, do I stitch myself? Like, what am I going to do? Because, yeah, we're just going to do some eyeliner and some lipstick and some mascara, maybe some eyebrows. I'm not sure. I kind of want eyebrows today. Yeah, I think that'll steer away from my bottom lid. I mean, it doesn't look like I have pink eye or anything. So, where's your toy? Go get your toy. I don't like it when she barks. Hello, frames. There we go. So, I don't like when she barks, but I love it when she growls or whimpers or basically makes any other, not that. Sit! Stay! Good girl. So, when she does something that's annoying to me, like, you gotta understand that dogs don't necessarily understand, like, no or stop what you're doing, because they don't necessarily know what they're doing is, like, what action of theirs is wrong. So, you saw, yelling at her doesn't really work. If I'm just saying stop or, quit it, she doesn't, what does she need to stop? What does she need to quit? She doesn't understand. But if you give her a direction, like, sit your motherfucking ass down and stay, and sit there and stay, and then when she's calm, I say good girl, saying that I want that action from her. And now do you see? She shut the fuck up. So part of owning it, and yeah, I had to be stern, telling her to sit and stay, so she knows, like, those are the actions that I want. And I praised her for that, and now she's a little bit calm. They don't really understand what calm is. You have to teach them. You have to teach them how to become calm. When I think about my dog, it's not necessarily, oh, stop doing this, or I want her to do this. It's, how do I make her do this? So, like, say she's on the bed, and yes, hey guy, you allow your dog on your bed? Yes, I do. Shut up. So, say your dog is on your bed, and you want your dog to, like, just stop licking you or something, You would tell your dog to go in a certain spot, go over here. My dog reacts to it. Where is she? Oh, she's lying down. So I don't want to do it. But if I snap in a certain direction, so if I snap over here, she'll go over here. When I snap over here, she'll go over here. That's actually how I taught her to jump in the tub whenever she follows me into the bathroom. But back to what I was talking about. So, she's all up in my face on the bed. I don't necessarily want her to get off the bed, but I want her to leave me the fuck alone. And, like, when they lick you, it's because they love you. And that's how they show that they, it's like when you kiss your significant other or your mother, or, like, dogs can't kiss though, so they French. Anyway. So I want her to get the fuck out of my face. So what do? I point to a spot on the bed that's, like, by my feet. Usually the same spot. And then it's, snap, get to that spot. And when she's there, I tell her to sit. And she sits. And usually that's one of the first steps into getting your dog's attention, is to get that first command that they usually listen to very well. Hers is sit. I'm going to make myself look normal today, so I'm going to fill in my eyebrow, and this is going to be really weird because my eyebrows are uneven, and I don't know how to make them look symmetrical. But anyway, so, point her to my feet. I tell her to sit, so she sits, and then she's looking at me, and then I tell her lay down. If you just tell her to lay down when she's standing, she won't do it. You need to give her the steps, like, they're special. You gotta, like, so anyway, yeah, you tell her, if you want them to get off of the bed, for, like, she has specific tones, terms, words, she knows sit, and then from sit, it's lay down. She knows get down, which means if her paws are up, she gets down. If she's on the bed, she gets off the bed. That's get down. Like, low down. Now, if you say something to her like, go over there and lay down, she's not going to do it. But if you snap and point and then tell her to sit, and then tell her to lay down. She'll go over there and lay down. But you have to tell her step, step, step. You know, she's only 8 months old. She doesn't know that much. But most dogs will soon understand, you know, if you keep on giving them the steps, it's eventually going to kick in, you know. And once they complete the action of going over there and lay down, you say, good, you laid down, you went over there, you know. I don't know, other things that I had to train my dogs so far for are calming down when, you know, she's around other dogs or like people are coming towards. Now, if it depends on the situation, you know. If it's somebody that ow, this hurts. If it's somebody that she knows, like, yeah, she'll get excited, and like sometimes I'll let whatever happens happen, because I can't control other people. And if those other people know me, then they'll probably know my dog too. So there's that. But for like strangers, children, hello frames. There we go. You know, for strangers, children, other dogs, I've been trying to teach her to sit and just watch, and she's pretty good at that. You know, when we're outside. Oh no, one thing that I have to work on with her is, and she's been doing this with my boyfriend too, and it's not good at all. She's been like play fighting with us. And when I say oh God. What do? I gotta rub it. So for me, it usually happens when I'm trying to get, when I'm trying to get her inside. Oh no. For her, it's usually when I try to get her inside, she wants to fight me. Like actually fight me. And I'll try to she'll try to bite my coat, and I'll try to lift it up, and she can jump this high when I'm standing. So it's kind of hard. And what do you call it? I've been trying to get her to stop doing that, because it's not okay. You know, thank God she only does it to me and my boyfriend. She used to only do it to me. But, you know, you can't do that to a stranger. You know, you can't do that to your friends. So stop it. I keep trying to make my shit even, and two things keep happening. One is this. This is actually a smoky eye eyeliner, so it's for the smudge. You know? But anyway, what was I talking about? My dog. Yeah, she needs to learn, really bad, not to play fight, because that shit hurts. Anyway. So that's one thing I have to teach my dog. Another thing, I don't know, she's a pretty good dog. Don't worry, it looks like shit right now, but we'll figure this out while we go along. Anyway, where'd that thing go? I had group today. I have group every Monday. Today is Monday. I usually try and publish videos as soon as I make them. This isn't a good smudge brush, but it'll have to work. So anyway, as I say, yeah, I had group today, and I mean, it was okay. I cried. I think this is the first time I cried during group. And, you know, today we were talking about happiness and how, you know, some people subconsciously almost like forbid happiness, you know? Okay, so you can kind of see what I'm going for. The before and the after. And I didn't have anything on this. I was just using this to smudge the shit. But anyway. Yeah, I had a group and we were talking about forbidding happiness. And that's basically, for the people who are like, when things, like when good things keep happening, you're on edge because you're like, when is it all gonna tumble? And that's, you're forbidding happiness. You're not letting yourself be happy and be, technically vulnerable. That's also when you're like, okay, if somebody makes plans with me, I'm gonna think the worst of the worst. And if the worst doesn't happen, it's a happy surprise. And why did this eye turn out? Why can't I be, what is it? Symmetrical. Anyway, yeah, that one looks way better than that one. Why? Anyway, yeah, you're basically forbidding yourself to be happy, and that's not okay. And we all do it, It was like the special on Oprah. But anyway, there's way more on this side than this side. And I'm not okay with that. So I'm going to try and soften this out, and then I'm going to have to add more eyeliner. I like that I have choices. I really like the way this one looks. It just looks perfect, and this looks really gaudy and icky. Anyway. So yeah, we forbid happiness. Like, you definitely notice when you keep hitting red lights. Because you keep, number one, when the first two come up, then you're like, oh, I keep getting these red lights, and that's all you can think of. So every time a red light pops up, your mind like tings like, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. And lo and behold, that's all you can see are the red lights. Like, I'm stuck in traffic. What the fuck? But what's it called? And it's all about the mindset. It's so easy to try and cover ourselves from being vulnerable, and this is turning out bad. Maybe I should just use a blending brush instead. Anyway, you technically don't hit every red light. Come on now. Like, if you're really looking at the facts and not the feels, you can totally tell that that's not what's happening. However, because you got this mindset, and because, you can't fucking be positive for like 3 seconds, you notice the bad stuff. And then that's all you got is the bad stuff. And nobody wants that. I just realized that I put this one up and this one down, so I'm trying to fix it, and now this one's like frames. It's sad when that's your test. Like, hey, I have no frames. What happened? So, nothing's perfect. No one's perfect. And happiness isn't, when everything is perfect. Happiness is when you can sit back and accept everything that's going on. Does that make sense? Like, it's definitely a mind frame. Like, yeah, our emotions Our emotions are reactions to events. That's literally what an emotion is. You know, if I punch you in the face, you're gonna get mad and defensive. Like, who, number one, who wouldn't? You know, and that's a reaction. You're gonna feel a certain way. If you watch The Good Dinosaur and you're a very empathic person, you're probably gonna cry a lot. I really hate having a non-mirrored camera. Like, I like you guys being able to read shit on my shirt, but I don't like looking down and then looking up and seeing like opposite shit going on. It kind of confuses me. But anyway, is that enough? Is that enough makeup around the eyes there? Can you not notice my number one, the bruising, and number two, the cut itself? I really don't know if I need stitches, guys. Like, it's maybe 2 or 3 millimeters deep. No, I'd say like 4. Yeah, like half a centimeter, a little less than half a centimeter. So I know it's gonna scar, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But like this swelling shit and the fact that my capillaries are swelling to the tip of my skin, making me bruise. That's the part that I don't like. So, I mean, what do we talk about today? We talked about my dog. We talked about forbidding happiness. I mean, I had group today and I cried. I mean, I cry a lot. And I was crying because I had to go over my homework. And the homework was basically take a feeling that you're feeling, and then it asks you a bunch of questions about your feeling. Like, what prompted you to feel this way? You know? And to be honest with you, I got really upset that my doctor, my physical therapist, had me graduate physical therapy, and I wasn't ready to leave. So then I got really upset, but I didn't like tell her that I wasn't ready to leave. So I also felt, submissive and helpless and all these other feelings that I really don't like. And trying to fill this in. I'm trying not to go too much. That's the wrong brush. And I didn't want to do eyeshadow because I have fucking cuts in my eye, and because it was done with my dog's nail. I don't trust, okay, first of all, you may or may not believe this. I don't really fucking care. But when I got home, or got inside, I'm adding a little bit of eyeshadow. When I got inside, I was scared. I didn't know what the hell to do. So we have alcohol, isopropyl, and it's in a spray bottle. And I closed my eyes and I sprayed my face with alcohol. It burned so bad. But anyway, so yeah, I did the thing, and I was scared. Am I gonna get an eye infection later? What's going on? What is this? I don't like this. Oh God! Now the other one's too dark. I'm done. Ow! 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 So right now it looks Right now it looks better than it did before, in my opinion. Y'all are able to go back and forth in the See, I'm doing it again. I'm using the camera instead of my mirror. Ooh. I'm trying really hard to have a good day. I baked blondies. gluten-free blondies, gluten-free, dairy-free blondies, which is really freaking hard to do and like actually make them taste good. Mind you, a blondie is brownie and a cookie. Some people call them brookies, some people call them marble cake, even though that's a totally different thing. My boyfriend calls it marble cake, but marble cake, I don't know. My shit's crooked. I'm gonna be doing this all day until I have raccoon eyes. So, where's my brush? I feel defeated. See, this one looks lighter than this one. Is it because my hair? Boom. Now my makeup looks perfect. Guys. So, hello? Frames. Frames of frames. Where are my dear frames? 'Tis the east. Andrea is the sun. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like shit. I made blondies. I'm starting on this hash brown casserole, which is basically you get this dish. I don't need to say more. You get this dish, and you coat the dish. This is for the oven, and then I put hash browns, and then I put cheese, and then I cooked some bacon like halfway, and then I put that, and then what else did I do? I put frozen peas, frozen carrots, and then I grilled, or pan fried technically, but I used bell peppers, green onions, regular onions, grilled all that, then put that on there. Then put chopped spinach. And then I made a sour cream. Because, lactose intolerance. And I like to use Chihuahua cheese. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. But they come in it's a red bag and it says Chihuahua in white. And it kind of looks like a mozzarella. It's like 95% lactose free, which is really good because my boyfriend loves cheese. And I love my stomach. So, and then I made my own sour cream. It kind of tastes like tahini. Non-tahine. But what is it? Tahini? I don't. That's my pronunciation stance. Tahini? It's not tahine. Like the red stuff. It's not that. It's it's Greek, I guess. Anyway, so I put that. And then I put potatoes O'Brien on top of that. So on the bottom is hash browns. So it's like shredded potatoes, and on the top it's like diced potatoes. Does that make sense? So on the top, above the tahini sour cream that I made, I don't fucking know, I put potatoes O'Brien. I put more Chihuahua cheese. I sprinkled a little bit of cheddar for color, and then I put chives on that bitch. And then I put panko chips. I don't know how to say it. Panko? Panko? My Lola would always say panko. Panko chips. But she would also say cheeps, so I know it's probably mispronounced. But Panko. Panko? Panko. Whatever. It's like breadcrumbs, but gluten-free because stomach. And then I put raw bacon on top of that, so it could be like crispy bacon on top. So yeah, that's in the oven getting crispy. And I don't know. I don't eat a lot of meat. So now my boyfriend doesn't eat a lot of meat because I cook. And it's not like, it's so funny. I'm not a feminist. I'm an equalist, you know. However, I am a stay-at-home girlfriend. Yeah. Um so yeah, that's kind of funny. I think that's funny. I stay home, I clean, I cook, I take care of the aminos, and he goes to work full time. And I drink tea. Lots of tea. Oh my gosh, my last tea shipment just came in and it was 120 bags of tea. I can't remember frames. I can't remember what the end price was, but I know that I'm paying 6 cents per bag, which is a pretty good deal. Especially because it's not like great value tea, and I really like assorted flavors. Like I have blueberry, raspberry, lemon, chamomile. I have a lavender, 4 different types of lemon teas, peach and ginger. There's cozy chamomile, mint medley, peppermint, sweet dreams. There's a spiritual awakening tea up there. Ginger, probiotic, lemon, ginger. I already said the lemon ones. Did I say raspberry? I gave like the constant comment, the Earl Grey, the orange spice, oolong, black tea, like that. Those teas I did give to my neighbors next door, the ones that I like calling my roommates, because they're awesome and they give me coffee all the time. So it's like, if you're over here giving me like pounds of coffee each month, I might as well give you a bunch of tea bags. And like, they like those teas, which I'm very grateful for because then they don't go to waste. And I'm glad I can make my neighbors happy. I don't know. Usually when I bake stuff, I'll give some to my neighbors. The last time I made blondies, I cut it in half, gave some to my neighbors. The last time I baked I made these. Oh gosh, they were peanut butter cookies, but I made them with like cocoa and allspice and nutmeg and like almond extract, vanilla extract, and I made this homemade peanut butter cocoa icing on top. Oh. Was it icing or frosting? I don't know the difference, but I made mine with butter. No, I made the one with the peanut butter. I made it with peanut butter, a little bit of butter, cocoa powder, and powdered sugar. And this time when I made the icing for my blondie, it tastes like, I know this is gonna sound gross, but like, those holiday Reese's, not the regular Reese's, the holiday ones, like the Hearts or the Easter Bunny or, the pumpkin or the Santa or whatever, those. If you take that and you chew it up a lot and you spit it out and then you put it back in your mouth, that's what this icing tastes like. And I felt pretty weird to get an icing that tastes like Reese's when I barely put any peanut butter in it. I don't know, I like peanut butter icing. Apparently Americans like peanut butter way too much. We consume 10 times more peanut butter than Europe or than Britain. So maybe peanut butter is Americans' Vegemite. How do you say that with an American accent? Vegemite. Vegemite. But why do I stand up? Why do I stand straight when I try to pronounce things? I don't know what's wrong with me. So I noticed that my lips were bare, and we don't play that hunty. I don't know if I want to do a brown or a gray. See, now a brown. I think a brown. Brown. When I do darker lipsticks that, I don't know. Is this brown? See, and they don't have normal colors. Like this one is Protector. It looks brown to me. I'm not doing this. No. I'm gonna fuck up my lips real good trying to do that. Anyway. So one thing that I like about having dark yet natural, I don't know how that, like, it doesn't make sense. But this, instead of like a purple, you know, in comparison, the more natural color, it kind of like smooths out the rest of my face, if that makes sense. Like, it draws attention. Okay, so on most phone cameras, when you flip it on the front, it has that like that selfie thing where it makes everything else on your face look soft. That's what I'm talking about. That's what brown lipstick does to my face, as opposed to a purple or a gray. It like softens everything else, and like my lips then look like, I don't know, they look like another person's lips on my body. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm not too awesome at makeup. I definitely don't put it on right. I can totally see someone like, you know, the Brad Mondo of makeup taking some of my clips and being like, girl, no. Why are you putting lipstick on your cheeks? Yeah, so I love my lips. I feel like that's the one part on my body that I never really had to like worry about. You know, like some people are like, oh, my lips are too thin, or oh, I don't like the shape, or anything like that. Like, I've got that awesome M on the top of my lips, and I like it because when I do my lipstick right, I look like a chola. I said that with such a mayonnaise accent. Yes, I said mayonnaise. I look fucked up. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I went outside recreationally, like gone out, you know. Does visiting your family count? Because if so, like, I did that in the beginning of December. Usually, you know, we go outside, or I go outside for necessities, like food. Hello. Necessities like food, laundry. Like we have, hello. We have laundry on site. But I like doing my laundry all at once. So, yeah. Um, so yeah, I went to see my family, and the town that I'm in now is a town of 5,000. The town that my family live in was a town of 9,000. And with the fact that I'm not even going outside to begin with, I wasn't really like a threat. Plus, I love wearing masks. Like, give me an excuse. It's so weird. 2 years ago, when I would wear a bandana over my face, people would be like, are you gonna steal? Are you gonna rob a bank? What person what person would rob a bank in like the most, I don't know, I'll wear clothes. Okay, example. This is one of my favorite hats. Okay. Like, this is the type of shit that I like to wear outside. And then I'll wear like a black dress or whatever, or I'll go outside in like a fully tie-dyed dress or something like that. And like a bandana or a mask, Or are you gonna rob a bank? What? First of all, I look eye-popping. If I wanted to rob a bank, I'd probably wear all black and then like one of those ski masks. Because just covering up this, like, you can still see half of the person's face. But now, when you're walking around with a mask on, everyone's like, oh, you're trying to flatten the curve, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, in reality, I just don't want people to see my facial expressions. / I don't like breathing in other people's air. / don't fucking talk to me, leave me alone. Like, maybe my allergies are going off, and I need a fucking filter for the air. Like, have you thought about that? But now, since there's actual like mask culture, like, everyone's all like, oh, thank you for wearing a mask. Like, bitch, why wasn't you saying that 4 years ago? I realized that Markiplier said he was talking about his uwu voice, and that somebody said that he had an uwu voice when he got his wisdom teeth removed. And I was like, first of all, I hate it when people say uwu. It's worse than when people say lol or kek. Like, stop, we're not on the internet. But like, uwu is a face, and it's like, it's the eyelids down and the W, like, there's this one, I don't know if you can see how it's a W up there. Yeah. So that's the uwu face. But anyway, he was saying that you can sound uwu. I'm itchy. I don't know if you could tell. And it's basically when you're like trying to talk like chibi, or it's like a type of, like, you have like tsurunde and like different types of like girl crushes and like different types of like aesthetics. Apparently talking like a baby is very woo, but I don't understand why. And while I was cooking, I've been looking for this song, and I'm probably gonna call my cousin and ask him. It's funny, I always ask. It's the cousin that I have who's hard of hearing. Like, he needs hearing aids. I'll call him and be like, hey, what's this song? He'll be like, what is it? And I'll be like, Okay, so the song that I'm actually looking for right now, I was looking for an example, but the song that I'm actually looking for right now is, it's like a bricky braka brie, move it like a bricky braka bra, shake it like a bricky braka brie, move it like a bricky braka bra. And like, first of all, I don't know if that's like actually Spanish, and I'm just sounding like an idiot right now, but it's been a couple decades. It's been about a decade and a half since I've heard the damn song. I don't know if it was like back when like Pitbull was doing music with the Ying Yang Twins. You know, it was like 3 6 Mafia. Like that, possibly Sean Paul. I don't know. I was looking for the song and I couldn't find it because I don't know the words. And that's the only part that I know. That's the only part that I know. It makes me mad. Did I really just fix my eye by wiping it? Now I'm mad. Anyway. So I put on this Pitbull song and I was like, whatever. And where are my frames? Okay. So I let YouTube play. I have the premium YouTube, so there's no ads or whatever. And Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back came on. I hope y'all see where I'm getting with this. So I sang the whole... First of all, I know every single word to that song. That's one of my favorite songs. That's like a childhood song. Anyway, I sang that entire song in an uwu voice.
Oh my god, Becky. Look at her butt. It's so big. Yeah, she looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. I mean, like, who understands those rap guys anyways? I mean, like, her butt is just so big and round and out there. I mean, she looks like a total prostitute. She's just so black. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other Buddhists can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a rounding in your face, you'll get sprung.
So I'm singing the song in like this uwu Barbie voice while I'm cooking.
I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I want to get with you and take your picture.
You know, like...
Little in the middle, but you got butch back. My homeboy tried to warn me, but that butt you got makes me like so horny.
Yeah. So that's stuck in my head.
Ooh, Ripple Smooths again. You want to get in my Benz? Fonda ain't got a Honda in the back of...
Fonda ain't got a Honda. Ain't got a what in the back of her Honda? I don't know, but
my anaconda don't want none unless you got blinds, hon. Ooh.
Yeah, like why would you say uwu? And the way people say uwu, it's not like, it's like me saying I am so zealous and jubilant. Literally. Or like I am sad. Or like I'm really, really happy. Or like I'm angry. Like it doesn't make sense, you know, like the letters. It's a face. Put parentheses on it. It's a face. And that face is, you know, it's like, it's kind of like a, like, so why would you, I would honestly rather them say like ahoge you know, or whatever the word for is when you're like, I think it's a hoge, a hago. I don't know. Anyway, my makeup's done. As you can tell, you can kind of not see the shit on my face where I got attacked by my dog. No, I'm kidding. She didn't attack me. She just jumped on my face. And she's so small. You wouldn't think anything of it, but I don't file her nails. So them bitches get sharp. Anyway, I ain't got no tea. So I gotta make some more tea. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. For those of you who have like ASL. I love ASL. Me and my cousin Dakota, like we like hint we have a language with each other that like we don't even have to talk. We could just look at each other and like make noises, you know? That's how you know you got a really good relationship, is when you don't have to talk. You know? Like when a person can just read your body language to the point where it's a whole ass conversation. That's love. That's love. Oh, I look like my mom. Okay, I gotta go so I can call my mom and tell her that I look like her. Thank you guys for watching my shits. Yeah. Bye-bye now.